Welcome to Beatty Street, a downtown corridor in Vancouver, British Columbia. Today we're going to explore an innovative road safety project that has transformed this street, the parking protected bike lane. In conventional bike lanes, cyclists share roads with vehicles, which can lead to dangerous interactions. But the parking protected bike lane is placed between the sidewalk and a barrier from traffic, which could be concrete curbs, flex poles, parked vehicles on alternating sides, and a planter boxes. This innovative concept embodies the safe system approach, a visionary perspective on road safety. The safe system approach is a new paradigm for road safety, aiming to prevent deadly crashes and minimize harm when they do happen. It recognizes that humans make mistakes and are vulnerable. Responsibility is shared, safety is proactive, and hence design under the Safer Roads approach is forgiving. A before and after study quantified the impact of the protected bike lane while acknowledging that collisions are rare and random. Hence, the methodology includes approaches to eliminate the effects of unrelated factors and the regression to the means bias. The results speak for themselves. First, total collisions dropped significantly by 38%. This means a safer Beatty Street for everyone, not just cyclists. Why would that be? Parking protected bike lanes projects are typically associated with the narrowing of traffic lanes to accommodate for the cyclist buffer zone. And hence, vehicular speeds tend to decrease and decrease collisions consequently. Bike collisions also saw a positive change, with a remarkable 17% reduction. It seems counterintuitive that bike collision decrease is less than the decrease of total collisions. However, one needs to remember that protection is not continuous. Openings are required at intersections, of course, and a mid-block for driveways of private properties, businesses, and parking lots. These openings cause interactions between cyclists and vehicles when they had previously separated. This causes a higher safety perception for both, which translates into higher speeds and inattentiveness to each other. One might wonder, what happens when a driver who did not see the cyclist in the parking protected area as parked vehicles block their sight suddenly brakes before turning right at an intersection or driveway? Well, rear-end collisions might increase. While that was seen in other corridors in the study, Beatty Street actually saw a decrease in rear-end collisions of 23%. The difference between the corridor that had an increase in rear-end collisions and Beatty Street was that it has an additional intersection treatment, colored bike crossings inside the intersection. That reminds drivers to check for cyclists as they're approaching the intersection and reminds the cyclists to slow down. If municipalities are considering implementing a parking protected bike lane, here are some takeaways from Beatty Street's success story and other parking protected bike lane corridors that could not compete. Number 1, minimize parking protection openings at mid-block to avoid mid-block interactions between cyclists and vehicles. Number 2, implement proper intersection treatments, especially inside the intersection, like colored bike crossings. Number 3, prioritize corridors with low intersection density, such as commercial downtown streets and not residential areas. Beatty Street's parking protected bike lane is a shining example of the safe system approach towards Vision Zero. It's a transformative step towards safer, more sustainable urban transportation. As cities worldwide seek innovative solutions for road safety, the parking protected bike lane is lighting the way. Join us to revolutionize road safety one lane at a time.